For years, crypto was the rebel fighting the banking system, but now, the banks are joining the blockchain, and they've chosen XLM as their weapon of choice. Most people still think banks and crypto are enemies. They picture old men in suits calling Bitcoin a scam, but that narrative just collapsed, because something massive is happening behind the scenes, a shift that could redefine how money moves forever. When one of Europe's biggest financial giants, Société Générale, announced they're building directly on the Stellar network, it wasn't just another corporate experiment, it was a declaration. They launched a fully euro-backed stablecoin called EURCV, and they didn't put it on Ethereum, they didn't choose Polygon, they built it on Stellar, and that choice says everything. Why Stellar? Why now? And what does this mean for XLM holders like you and me? Let's break it down. Stellar isn't chasing hype, it's been quietly building real financial infrastructure. Its mission has always been simple: make money move like email, instant, borderless, frictionless. While other blockchains were busy with NFTs and DeFi tokens, Stellar was designing a system banks could actually trust, fast, regulated, and cheap. Transactions settle in 3 to 5 seconds, and the fees are practically invisible, just fractions of a cent. Because Stellar was built for asset issuance, it's perfect for regulated digital currencies like EURCV. This isn't a dream anymore, this is traditional finance finally stepping into blockchain, and choosing Stellar as the foundation. But here's where it gets really interesting. Every time someone moves that stablecoin on Stellar, a small amount of XLM is used to power the transaction. One transaction doesn't move the market, but imagine millions of transfers per day, payments, remittances, corporate settlements, all flowing through Stellar, every single one touching XLM. That's not speculation, that's utility, real, measurable, unstoppable utility. And here's another hidden detail most people miss: to even open an account on Stellar, you have to hold a small amount of XLM as a reserve. That means every new participant, every bank, every user, every company, has to own some XLM. As adoption grows, supply gets tighter, and when supply tightens while usage increases, the economics start to shift in your favor. So what's the endgame here? When a traditional bank like Société Générale launches a regulated euro stablecoin on Stellar, it sets a precedent, others will follow. Because EURCV is MiCA compliant, it fits perfectly into the European Union's new crypto regulation framework. That gives Stellar a massive advantage: it's not fighting regulators, it's working with them. This is the bridge we've been waiting for, the one connecting traditional finance with blockchain innovation, and Stellar is the steel holding that bridge together. While most people are still waiting for hype coins to moon, the real revolution is happening quietly, in the back offices of the world's biggest banks. Before we go further, a quick disclaimer: this video is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. The cryptocurrency market is volatile, and you should never invest money you can't afford to lose. Now let's zoom out, because what's happening here is much bigger than just one bank. This could be the start of a global shift, a model for how real-world assets and stablecoins will be issued across Europe. In a few years, we might look back at this exact moment as the point where Stellar became the backbone of digital Europe, where crypto stopped fighting the system and started rebuilding it from the inside. That's not just bullish, that's history in motion. If this trend continues, and more banks start issuing assets on Stellar, we could see XLM regain serious attention, possibly even retesting that $1 zone sooner than most expect. But here's the real question: do you think this kind of institutional adoption will finally push XLM into the mainstream, or will the old guard try to control it again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I want to hear what you think. If you're excited about what's coming for Stellar, and you want to stay ahead of every move that actually matters, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the Crypto Smart family. Because while everyone's still watching Bitcoin, we're watching where the future of money is being built. Stay smart, stay early, and as always, keep it crypto smart.